Hey everyone, it's Dwayne here. Welcome to another episode of Snapshots from the Summit, where in 5 minutes or less we share with you some kind of idea that you can literally immediately apply to your life and see a result, and hopefully it's a positive one. So today's show is sponsored by Conquer Your Everest, where we show you how to unlock the money vault and escape the cage that's keeping you imprisoned. For more information, head on over to conqueryoureverest.today and see how we can help you unlock the money vault. And on that subject, the next 5 minutes, we're going to talk about the money vault and why a lot of the reason behind your money vault remaining firmly shut is the fact that, let's be real, it's Friday. The majority of people are working, have been working 40 hours this week, maybe 50, maybe 60. And the reason that is because the majority of people see themselves as victims. Like victims of their own financial situation. I mean, it's not their fault, right? It's not their fault that they can't pay their bills or that they have bills mounting up, that they have this enormous amount of month at the end of the money. And the reason that is, it's like I said, it's not their fault. That's what they believe. They like to see themselves as being a victim of circumstances. But the reality is, if you face up to the fact, this is harsh reality, is that their financial situation or your financial situation is the result of all the decisions you've made in the past. Yeah, of course, there are exceptions, like, let's say, you might have had some medical bills that have piled up because of something that was totally out of your control. But the reality is the majority of the bills that you have or the financial situation you're in is because of voluntary spending. Decisions you've made about how you've decided to spend your money. So hopefully you get the picture that your situation is the result of voluntary decisions you've made about where to place the money that you have generated over the last month, year, 5 years, 10 years, has brought about what your current financial situation is. So the picture you have of your current situation is the result of those choices, and your future is too. You decide, right? You decide whether you're going to continue down the current path that you're rolling along with your financial situation or with your financial decisions. Are you going to use a bundle full of excuses that will hinder you from ever changing? Oh, but I've got this, I've got that, there's nothing I can do about it. Blah, 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 insert excuse. Because if you continue to do that, that money vault is going to remain firmly smashed shut. And no amount of excuses or bullshit that you can come up with is ever going to change your financial situation. Or you can accept it. This is currently where I'm at. And then you can focus on eliminating some of those bills, or alternatively turning those expenses, turning those bills into actual assets, which is something that I talked about on a previous Snapshots episode. But you need to change the way that you think about your voluntary spending. And you need to think about how you can turn that voluntary spending into assets or ways to enhance your ability to live the lifestyle that you want to live and unlock the money vault and ultimately escape that cage that's keeping you imprisoned. So let's just recap. Your current financial situation is the result of all the voluntary spending that you've been making, and it is being based on your decisions, nobody else's. So the future financial situation that you will have way out in the future is going to be the result of decisions you make from now on. How you can turn those liabilities into streams of income. And this is one of the things we show our clients how to do, how to turn those liabilities into assets that throw off money that allows them to be able to change their current financial situation and unlock the money vault in the future. Now, so today's lesson is more of about understanding or drawing a line in the sand, or understanding or becoming, coming to grips with the reality that you are responsible. You are responsible for the financial decisions that you've made, good, bad, ugly, whatever they are, right? Today, you are also responsible for changing the way that you think about the way that you use money in the future if you want to change your financial future. So that's today's lesson. Hopefully the hard thinking that needs to be done, if you seriously want to change, then you need to really take responsibility 100% for the fact that you got yourself into this shithole. You need to get yourself out of the shithole, but you can do it. It can be done. And if you need some help with that, head on over to conqueryoureverest.today, and we will see how we can help you unlock that money vault and escape the cage that's keeping you in prison. Till next time, have an amazing weekend, and we will see you again on next episode of Snapshots from the Summit. Dwayne here, signing out on behalf of the team at Conquer Your Everest. Have an amazing weekend.